Alright, so let's dig into this. This is a very hyped up update for Gran Turismo 7. To the point where, as you noted, they have called it Spec II. So let's dig into the changelog. So you see here we have a new opening movie. They replaced that, which I haven't seen yet, so which this is interesting. This is supposed to be set to on, but that apparently doesn't work because it never played for me. So there's a few new cars, like there is with just about every update. The only ones of note to me are the Charger and the Challenger. LFA is interesting, but whatever. We got a new track, Lake Louise, and a GT Gran Turismo original, based in Canada. And then we have some changes to the way the world circuits work. Meeting place is now Paddock is the biggest change. And then arcade race is now quick race, but not much different other than you can also race with Sophie, which we might get into later. Then in the circuits we have some new events. Again, this is more standard fare to your updates. But here's another one, change to licensing. We have now master licenses added. Then some more menus in the cafe. And then just looks like general credits for who worked on the stuff. Engine swaps, some new cars. Note the Dodge Viper has a engine swap now. That's interesting, I think. And then more miscellaneous updates. Some new escapes locations, new photos, functionality, small change to the replays, a new menu in the GT menu. We'll check that out here in a minute. And then Paddock and split screen race has been added. Split screen race I thought was already there, but barely worked. So apparently now it works, but I won't be able to demo that. So there's some changes to sport mode where we can now see our changes to the DR and SR. Interesting. And a couple of, looks like a minor defect fixes. And then we go to it's nice to give us the issues that they know exist. It does, they're at least aware of it. So there's an app error, a multiplayer, there's still this lobby issue. Looks like all these defects for the lobbies have been there a while, so they still haven't fixed that, which is disappointing. We're already off to a bad start. So the first thing we're going to check out here is the new menu, the dashboard. It shows us all kinds of information. However, at least if you're like me and you're more into the competitive side of the game, all of this information is useless. I don't need to know any of this. Except maybe the license center, maybe circuit experience. This page remains, my page, remains for a competitive driver the most useful page. But they put the most useful information, your sport and your competitive information, at the bottom. I mean, it'd be nice if we could at least move that up to where you adjust the ordering of it so we can see what information we care about. Now we're going to move on to the license center just to see how the new licensing works. So it looks like here, just from the from what we can see, it looks to me like we're going to be doing all the same tests as the normal license. But it looks like we'll have to do it now in the wet and snow. Interesting. And apparently you have to have your normal license, which I think at least super, before you can do So we're try it out. We're just going to do it once just to see if it's as hard as they say. We get off to a bad start, and it's going to cause us to not get a gold at least. We'll be lucky to get silver. Yeah, we missed silver by 2/10. But we're just doing it once just to show what it is. So I'll have to come on here and do that later. Oh, and yeah. Apparently we get to do all of the original licensing, we're just now in the rain. Cool. Anyway, let's move on to the world circuit, some of the changes we have there. The most notable change is the new track. Oh, that and the weekly challenge, that's also new. And to see what that's about, we're actually gonna do the challenge here. We're gonna pick one of our vehicles. We have all of 2 vehicles eligible to participate. And we have both of them. But we gotta go buy the snow tire, so let's do that. And now we're gonna obviously get on the tire. And then let's give it a go. But of course, we're not here to watch me race, so let's zoom it back. Wow, this is actually a pretty fun track, especially the trucks. So you're into this kind of thing. It's actually pretty fun. This might be a thing I do in lobbies later on. And yes, I do it twice because I didn't get the top of it completed, so I did it the second time. I think this is the first time, really since I started playing GT7, that I raced against the AI. I by and large haven't done much single player. Just basically enough when I first got the game to get familiar with how different it handles from GT Sport. But then once I got used to it, to handling, I stopped. But the single player stuff is focused strictly on online. That's where the competitive stuff's at. Ooh, we got a ticket for completing the event. So, moving on, we're going to move to... What do I go to? Let's check out Sport. So, as I want to see, is there anything new in Sport mode? Besides what's in the changelog, did they slip anything in there? No, there's these time trials that I've got to do, the 2 new ones. I've done these older ones that have already expired and I've already collected. Oh, there's just the one I haven't done. Okay. And then the dailies. Nothing new there. given how much time before either of these dailies that we're ever going to try kick off, we're just going to back out and go back to this. So instead, let's check out the multiplayer. Oh, first we're going to look at the legends. Because that's right, we have 3 new cars that we're going to get. We get through the legends category. We get the Charger, the Mercedes 190E, and the Nismo 400R. And me being a Mopar guy, of course I want to get the Charger. Because no car collection is complete without a classic Charger. And now let's look at the brand central cars before we go to the lobbies multiplayer side. So we have new car buy from Dodge, the Challenger Demon. Comes with 840 horsepower out the box, but no new GT3 or GT4 cars, which is sad. Well, to me it's sad. Checking out all the colors, because yes, I want to get one while I'm here. I'm going to add it to my collection. Now let's take a look at the other cars. We have a new Tesla. Priced about right. It's cheaper. It's less than what you'd pay for in real life. In real life, for that car, you'd pay about 120, 140 grand. It's not even worth 30 in real life. Then we move to the Porsche, which is a nice car, nice race car. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS 992. But like the Challenger, it's not a GT3 car, not a GR3 car, which would be nice to get more racing cars that are actually classes GR3, GR4. But you can still do some good leaks with the new Porsche as well. And I'll admit, generally don't like the way European cars look, but it's a nice looking car. And then last, well, not least, we've already gone over the least to the new cars, but down there, one of the least is the Lexus LFA. This is a car I will not add unless I absolutely need to. Now let's go into multiplayer. First, we're going to check out. Well, I can't check out split screen because I only have me. I don't have anyone here to play with. So we're going to the paddock, see what that's about. Looks like it's hang out, chill, show off your ride, man. Not my thing. This is more of the social side, which is something some people have been clamoring for, is more social things, and this is definitely along that line. It's not my cup of tea. Here, I'm just looking for a track to go to. One just to say hi, just to see what it's about. And I'm so indecisive I can't decide what track to go to. Okay, let's go here. Let's pick one of these lobbies. Interesting, you only have 16 people in the room. Oh, but I can't go because my truck still has snow tires, so I've got to change into something that's got at least street tires on. Can't do the Jeep because it also has snow tires. Yes, I was playing around with it earlier. The wheelie Jeep. And we're just gonna speed it up to get back. Alright, we're loading, and oh, you don't want. This is a new feature. You don't want to be doing that. And usually when you see an error like that, things start rolling downhill bad quick. But we'll give it another shot. Oh, I guess it filled up while I was trying to log in. So it may be one of the more innocuous errors. But still, when you see unexpected error, usually things are starting to go wrong. And they're starting to go wrong badly. And it's only going to get worse. But here we are. Okay, so I guess we pick a spot to land on, to sit on, put our car on. Or I guess we could just go to the track and not do anything. Doesn't appear to be all that responsive, which is disappointing. I would like to see my car there when I put my car there. So we enter the course. Guess we could drive around. But unless I'm doing practice laps for something, I really don't want to do that. So I'm getting bored with this already, so we're about to just say bye-bye. Yeah, this is not my cup of tea. So we're just gonna back out and see if we can find something that's more along my line, my interests. So I don't remember there being any changes to the lobby, so we're not gonna do that. Now we're gonna go into our daily. And it's just me putting in a car, practicing, because I want to see what how the changes to sport mode work. This is more of a change that I'm interested in than a lot of other drivers that I want. So we want to know, when we race in these dailies, when we race in the Nations Cup Manufacturer Series, how is this affecting our DR? How is this affecting our SR? Not necessarily to quote-unquote manipulate it, but just to know how we're progressing. How are we stacking up against these other players? Or at least I do. That's why I want to know. I don't care to try to manipulate it, even though yes, I would like to get to DRA. I'm not going to do anything manipulative to get to it. I just want to know the progress I'm making every race. Am I making positive progress? Am I losing ground? You know? So as we hop into the lobby, other than me being in the lobby with A drivers, it looks perfectly normal. I'm not normally in a lobby with A drivers, so yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna make some settings changes because the car, I know during the practice session the car was a bit tight, so I need to loosen it up. That's all I'm doing there. Alright, so the race is kicking off. It still looks the same sport mode as always. Again, the only abnormality so far is that I'm in a lobby with A drivers, with A-rated drivers. again, we're not here to be raced, we're here to see what this update's about. So we're going to speed this mother up, because we want to get to the good stuff. We want to get to the end of this, because unless, of course, there's an issue with the lobbies, but I didn't see any issues here other than drivers being their typical daily driver stuff. So that's nothing new, nothing important. The race itself is inconsequential. I'm just hoping it doesn't kill my DR. Alright, I think we're coming up on that moment of truth. Well, alright. Again, this is nothing new. Same as always. Same as it's been. Find out here in a few seconds what is going on here. Got one more guy running. Oh, there he is. He finished finally. All right, let's look. All right. Well, nothing new here. Nothing new here. Oh, look at that! We actually get to know, hey, this race our DR went up, or DR went down, or SR went up, or SR went down. This is good to know. Hey, I'm so happy I'm taking a screenshot. I actually get to know how these races are affecting my stats, my DR, my SR. I just want to know how the races are affecting it, right? I don't really care that much to try to scheme my way around up. I just want to know. So out of everything we've gone over, that one change is nice. Everything else seems to me it's not my cup of tea, so I don't want to put it down, but at the same time they're calling the Spec II, so you're expecting it to be groundbreaking. You're expecting it to be this great, awesome update. And really, it's underwhelming to me. To me, this is underwhelming. But I am the damn cat. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think. Take care.